So I'm going to record again, and I'm just going to show you the process of how do we switch these out. So, tools over here. This way. So just unlocking this, give a nice twist. I'm sure it's not the most exciting video. So, remove your compression plate. Unscrew this out here. We're going to keep these locking nuts nearby because, again, we're going to need them for these grips. I'm just going to undo the top here. This one, again, be careful. 2 hands, don't rush because it is going to fall. Especially with the rust. There we go. Nice and easy. No rushing when we're doing these experiments. So, now comes the tough part. So I need this is my first Shimadzu grip here. Actually, so the first thing that we need is this guy. So I'm going to need this guy. I need to fit them over here, and I'm going to lock them in. And I'm just going to screw them. Screw this base plate in. Give myself a little bit of flexibility here. Screw in this tighter. So I'm going to loosen this a little bit just because I need to get my grips in. So, and we can tighten this later. All right. So, now I need to fit in, this is the hard part, this gigantic grip here. And you want to make sure that you pick the grip so you can actually read it. And the other thing you have to think about is the orientation of your piece and of your sample. So that'll take some practice. So for example, when I'm gripping this, I want to position it like this, so I need told it to go this way. I don't have it easier, so actually like this. And I want to fit it in like this because actually here you see I can rotate it, get that guy tight, and I can still rotate here. Actually, but now I'm in trouble. Actually, call it to be this way, but I don't want it that way. I want it like this. But I actually don't want it like that. I want it like this. So, just like this. Because I want the sample to go here, and I want it to face my extensometer this way. So now, I'm going to have to take this pin and put it in here. And you're going to have to be a little bit delicate. Okay. Halfway in, halfway here. Looks pretty good to me. So, I think I still want to give it a little bit of wiggle space, but I'm in pretty good shape right now, even though I'm out of breath. So, one done. Unfortunately, the hardest one is yet to be done. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it because we have to do it. So, let's go ahead. We are going to screw in the other piece with the collets. Or not the collets, they're little locking nuts. So I'm going to do the same thing at the top. So put this over here, put this here. And I'm just going to screw it in right at the top. And now I'm straight. Again, same kind of idea. I need to give myself some wiggle room. And then I think now we're okay. So, this is a tip. It's a trickier tip, but I think it's a good one to kind of do. So I want it to be facing similar ways. So I'm going to rest this on here. And I'm just going to position it like so. Now, this is the tricky part. Some people will say, well, you're lined up, why don't you just go down with the crosshead? You could do that. I'm always a little hesitant because when you do that, worst thing is obviously hazards for health. So crushing fingers is a possibility here. This doesn't have the finest motor control as well, especially when you're jogging down pretty fast. Additionally, if these crash into stationary objects, you destroy this load cell and we can't use this machine. So here's the part where I'm actually going to ask for help, as we all should when we need help. And I'm actually going to go ahead and ask for a partner, and all I'm going to do is just lift and then slide that pin in. So I'll see you after I do that. Always use partners. All right, so we've got our pin in place. We now need to make sure that we tighten these. Actually, let's switch here. Get this in place. I'm going to tighten the lock loops up this direction. Here. This is pretty stable. This seems pretty tight. I'm going to do a little more. Yeah, this is pretty tight now. You want to give it wiggle until now at this point where, yeah, we should be good to go. Ooh, this is another item here we need to tighten. So let's go ahead. Let's tighten this here. Actually, I don't think we have we need a bigger tool for this. So we need to lock Nice. Good. Locked. Locked. Should be good there. Now let's lock these little guys. This will take some adjusting. Good. And now one last. Lock that in. And then we should be good to go. Nice and place. Great. There you go. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to shut off the machine, e-calibrate, and then we'll come up one more time to load the sample and to turn on the video extensometer. See you then.